Africa, welcome to Afternoon Express. My name is Palisa Tembe, and guess what? It's the weekend, baby. I'm looking really excited to bringing you nothing but the best in entertainment, conversation, and of course, performances. Now, no one can deny the influence that TV characters have in our lives. From movies to dramas and comedy, we can all relate to one character in one way or another. But the characters that we grew up with are the ones that most people truly are fond of, because I guess they become like family. So today we're bringing you two of SA's most favorite characters on the small screen. We're going to be having some massive fun with Carina Nel, who plays Dr. Alexa Wellman, as well as Nicholas Nkuna, who plays Dr. Fikani Chauke on SABC2's soapy Seven Delan. So head over to our social media platforms and let us know which character you would be if you were on Seven Delan. Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. Now, from the dusty streets of a poultry farming community just outside Worcester comes the soulful and refined personality that is Alwira Standini. From a young age, her dream was to become a singer, and in between working as a general worker to becoming a cleaner and then being a waitress, she still remained true to her dream and sang at every event that she could. So since entering one of the country's top singing competitions, Alwira is well on her way to becoming a household name. So let's have a look at one of her songs featuring Loyiso Bala, in which is a tribute to Tata Matiba.
Of isolation, and there's a struggle going on inside. Is this worth it for a nation? Like Diva went to don't let the fire die. A small flame of hope has been ignited. But Diva went to burns inside you, my diva, where to?
Not letting the fire die, whether it's on radio or on our TVs, we have the beautiful Alwira. Now, if you have any questions for Alwira, just connect with us online and remember to use the hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Queen.
Thank you so much for having me.
First of all, you look absolutely stunning, and I'm so looking forward to sharing the gift that you've blessed us with everyone watching at home.
Thank you, my love.
So you had such an interesting upbringing. I mean, you said basically in this poultry farm in Worcester, there was nothing but God and music.
Yes.
I mean, how was it like growing up in such a secluded area?
Yes, it's far from town, but it kept me. I think it kept me grounded. Yeah. I grew up in a home where I have 4 other siblings, so I'm the middle child, and I think that's why I'm the only one doing what I'm doing.
That's me too.
Because
middle children.
Yes, I'm in the middle, so I'm trying to just pursue my dreams. But growing up there, and I grew up in a musical family. So we used to have these get-togethers, and before we departed, we had to sing a song. Whether it was We Bless Your Name or Alpha and Omega, whatever, there was somebody playing the guitar because we believed in music, and that kept us together. And then, of course, God, the giver of this gift that I have.
Absolutely. So coming together as a family was music. That's what brought you guys together. And then that's what connected you with the rest of South Africa.
Yes.
I mean, you entered one of the top singing competitions in the country. And, it kept people saying, this is a voice that can unite nations, that can unite forces and bring people together.
That's amazing, and I thank you for that. And I don't even realize that when I sing. Wow. It's for me, because I never had any professional or training or whatever. This is just me opening my mouth and singing.
Wow.
Watching Benjamin Dube and Joy Celebration while growing up. And I think that's all the influences that is now coming together in this one, this thing that I'm doing when I'm on stage.
I can imagine the sudden shot to fame that you experienced. I mean, how has it changed your life?
Oh, Oh, massively. I can remember because growing up on a farm and then coming to this competition and there's cameras and stuff everywhere. I remember I used to duck and dive when they came just to ask how I'm feeling because I didn't know what to say. So just don't come near me.
You're like, no spotlights, please.
Please don't come. Like I don't know how to explain. I have all these emotions because I come from this small town and now I'm doing this and seeing other people that singing and I adore them. You know, for me it's that child Natsika Sangyong. But and then doing this and having this experience. It was amazing. And
it seems like a goosebump moment, an out-of-body moment where you're just like, is this me? So what has this journey taught you about yourself, taught you about yourself and your talent, and sharing it with the world?
Definitely that you don't know what you have until you use it. You don't know what gift you have or the impact that it can make before you use it. You need to do something about it. And that's what I always say when I talk to young people asking me, so how can I do this? I have this gift, but I want to do something with it. You need to do something, you know,
just make
to get it.
Do the first step.
Exactly. You need to take that first step. And it really showed me that I'm actually very strong, you know, and I got that from my mama.
Yes,
you know?
mama.
But it showed me that there's nothing impossible for me because I believe that I can do anything. And I still want to travel, I still want to sing everywhere, not just in South Africa.
Absolutely.
And I believe that I can do that because music as it connects.
Yeah, music is definitely a universal language and it connects you to any and everyone.
Yes.
Not only are you strong and empowered within yourself, but heading into Women's Month, you've got an incredible initiative. Do it for the girls?
Do it for the girls. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this. This is just something that's very close to my heart, and I feel like, especially growing up on a farm, you know, that we didn't have much. We only had this little, and I grew up two girls.
Okay.
And then 3 boys. So we didn't have much, and I know, and so this is, let me start by saying that, Elvira, it's a initiative where I'm gonna donate or get sponsors or people to donate sanitary pads for girls. And if you see all around us, there's movements trying to get people to do that because I know it's a struggle, you know?
It's expensive, it's a struggle, it changes your life.
It does, and it puts you in such a, you don't feel like you belong outside, you know? It keeps you in a corner, and I feel like I want to give girls their confidence back, you know, by doing this. So we're gonna raise funds. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do, even if I have to go sing at somebody's concert or somebody's whatever, and raise these funds.
Generate the money.
I'm gonna generate the money. I'm gonna go ask people for it because we all know that. We all know the struggle, and I feel like if there's somebody outside that wants to buy in or help little girls. And I'm going to start by primary school, getting a few primary schools and going out to them and getting sponsors for the girls, because that's where it starts, actually.
Yeah, and the sky is the limit when it comes to doing it for the girls. I think there can never be enough initiatives that are geared in that way.
Exactly.
So we've been asking you on our social media platforms. The people want to know, honey, if you've got any questions for Alwira. So we've got Julian here who asks you, what advice would you give someone who wants to enter into the music industry?
Thank you so much for the question, my love. First, know what it is you want to do. Know what it is that your genre of music is, you know? And then just going out and grabbing opportunities, because it's not going to come to you. It's not going to happen. So you need to go out and try and do something. Like, I entered a competition because I knew that that was going to be a platform for me to start somewhere. So just grab any opportunity you can get.
It goes back to how we said taking the first step. And I always say they can't hire you if they don't know you exist. So make yourself very visible and don't be shy about your talent, Jillian. We've got one more comment here from Shireen Adams, who first says, hey girl, hey Alwira.
Hi, love.
And what inspired you to go into the music industry? It's a very competitive industry. How do you cope?
Ooh, I can only say this one thing. I keep myself grounded by staying true to myself. Yeah, I'm different to everybody you've ever seen. I'm crazy, but I can also, you know. and when I sing, people they can't connect the dots, because when I'm talking, I'm like this, but when I sing, it's serious business, and that's what you need to do. So I keep myself grounded by staying true to myself.
Absolutely. I mean, and true you are. Even when you are soulful, I still see Alvera coming through. We've got one more for you from Tasneem, and they're asking, what's your next show? Where can the people find you?
Tasneem, are you talking about my own productions? Because I just had one. And then obviously I'm going to plan the next one for 2020.
Okay.
But I just had this. But you can just follow me on social media and check out where I am and
Absolutely.
where I'm going to be and whatever.
And we'll also have all of her information up on Afternoon Express's website. So just head over there online and you can check up and keep up to date to everywhere you can catch her performing. Now, after the break, we meet actress Karina Nel, the woman behind SA's favorite screen doctors. Oh, looking forward to that conversation. Stay right there. See you after the break. welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, actress Karina Nall has enjoyed numerous roles on local TV and soapies such as Generations and international movies such as The Queen of Katwe. But she is most known for her role as Dr. Alexa in Seven Delan. Now, if you have any questions for Karina, do connect with us online and remember to use the hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. But first, let's have a look at some of Karina's work.
Kevin, are you all right?
Will be, eventually.
Wat het gebeur?
Got roughed up for no reason.
Wat het jou besiel, Fikani? Ons het mos hieroor gepraat. Daar is niks romanties tussen my en Kevin nie. Hoeveel keer moet ek dit sê?
I heard you the first time.
Duidelik nie. Jy is veronderstel om mense gesond te maak, nie met die vuis te takel omdat jy jaloers is nie.
Alexa, just
Ek
listen.
stel nie belang in verskonings nie. Gee pad. Ek sal hom verder behandel. Loop. Voor ek 'n klag teen jou lê.
Whew, I'm shook. Welcome back to The Loft. I mean, the last time we saw you was like 3 years ago.
I know.
And you came with your whole on-screen family.
They were all here.
No, I love it, but I'm so glad that I've got you on my own because
Yeah.
I want to pick your brain on a couple of things, girl.
All right.
I heard that you grew up not knowing whether you're going to be a doctor or an actress.
Yeah.
You have hit the jackpot because you're both. You're both.
I know. Isn't that fab?
An actress playing a doctor. How's it like for you?
No, it's awesome. Like, when I was in matric, I was like, I really want to become a doctor, but I really want to be an actress.
Yeah.
And now I have the opportunity to be both. I'm like, every day I'm like, yay.
Winning.
Although I don't know anything about the medical world. So, you know, people will come up to me and ask me like, can you help me with this? Can
I've
you
got
help
a
me?"
rash here.
Yeah.
Can you?
No, I can't.
But how is that for you? Like the education of it. I mean, you speaking on conditions, you diagnosing, the jargon on its own must be a lot to take in.
It's so hard, especially when you have these medical scenes and you have to learn all those terminology, you know, about medical stuff. And it takes me ages just to get it into my head. And then, like, sometimes I tell the crew, like, let's just take it paragraph for
By paragraph?
Like, this is one of those scenes. Like,
wow.
otherwise we're not going to get through it.
Well, you make it seem so effortless and it seems like it's so natural for you and it just comes with such grace and such ease. And I think that you nail every single character that you come across. And how is it like a mental jump for you or shift for you, having to play a doctor and then having to play this on Generations and having to play this on the big screen? What kind of self-talk do you have to prepare yourself?
Well, I think at Seven at the moment, actually, it's very interesting for me as an individual because I actually play two characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amanda and Alexa.
Yes. So actually, that is quite a hard thing to do because these two characters are so different, which is extremely fun. And you know, not a lot of soapy actresses can say they can do two characters, and you know, because at times you can get quite bored with playing, you know, and I have two I can do, but jumping between the two is quite hard, especially if I have to record both of them on one day, on the same day. Because sometimes I do Alexa in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'll do Amanda. So you know, everything has to change, you know, hair, makeup, like...
I'm sure you feel like you've got like a split personality sometimes. Like, what's going on?
I get home and I'm like, who am I?
Channel Karina, channel Karina, channel
Yes.
Karina.
Exactly, but it's quite a big mental change you have to do. But I think you also get used to it after a while,
Yeah.
just getting into character. And but also when you put on your wardrobe and everything, you know,
kind of take on that persona.
Yes.
I love that. I love that.
it's awesome.
So a little bit of girl chat to spill some tea, some royal tea. I hear that you are a huge fan of the royal family.
I'm such a huge fan. Like literally at night when me and my husband get into bed, I'm like on my phone, like checking what happened with the royal family, like
Oh
today.
my goodness.
Yeah, like I'm on them.
So I've got a little bit of a quiz for you.
Oh no.
Do you see who that is on the screen? Who is that?
It's Prince George.
Well done. I wouldn't have known. But and are you clued up with each title, each person, where they fit in the royal tree? What's
yeah,
it,
I kind
royal
of
family tree?
I try to keep up, but there's quite a lot of them at the moment.
I see this is a new little bumblebee. Who's this one?
That is Prince Louis.
Wow, you're really good at this.
I'm really into.
You are really, really good at this.
Yes.
Okay, we've got one more for you.
Okay.
I think I know who that is.
That is, he's not a prince. He's just Archie.
That was a trick one because I wanted to find out if you would remember that they don't carry the same title.
No, they don't.
Beautiful. Okay, well, I guess the quiz is over. 100%. You win. You win the whole Friday. Oh, my goodness. I also want to pick your brain on traveling. I mean, you've set yourself quite a task of wanting to visit 50 different countries with your husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I actually started still when I was in school. I was an exchange student to Belgium, and like there's where my it bit me. Like I was like, okay, I'm into this thing. And then I started traveling with my sister actually, and I did quite a few trips with her. And then when I met my husband, we started traveling, and so it's a huge thing like for us. Like our spare time is spent on
traveling. You have like itchy feet. You got the travel bug. A lot of people say that there's a different connection and bond that you have with someone once you've traveled with them, one that you can never reverse from or take back.
I think definitely, like, it's just such special memories you build, you know, and that's something someone can never take from you, you know,
Beautiful.
because material things you can buy, but those special moments that you have with each other is really
Memories don't live like people do. Absolutely.
Yes.
So we've asked you on our socials if you've got any questions for Karina. And we've got Temba here saying, I want to tell Karina that I love her so dearly. And I watched Seven Delan because of her. Much love, Alexa.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow, that's...
Isn't that so touching?
Yeah, I mean, the fans are really, really amazing. I mean, that's why we keep doing what we're doing. And without them, you know, there wouldn't be a show.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
Love the love. We also have another one here from Masabata and says, I cannot wait to see my favorite actress.
Oh,
so I guess Masabata's watching. Hey, girl.
Hey. Hey.
All this love just exuding and coming straight to you. I'm sure you're just soaking it all in, which you deserve to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's really awesome.
The wonder of LG OLED TV with new intelligence. LG OLED TV.
The LG C9 OLED TV rolls together the intelligent AI, a sharper screen, and a sleek design all in one package. LG's brand ambassador, Emerson Hector, joins us to explore how LG's new display takes television to the cutting edge. You always bringing me everything and more that I need to know when it comes to the tech world. And now we're speaking TVs. So what makes this TV, the C9 OLED TV, so unique and a cut above the rest?
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The difference between the new OLEDs or the C9 OLED, last year's range was more, how can I put it you now in layman's terms, where OLED was OLED. It's 2 credit cards thick. Everyone was amazed by the thickness of it, all that. But the new range is where it's got more features to it. You got what we call deep learning. There is your picture quality with OLED is there's no backlight, there's no refresh rate, there's no motion rate, and it's flicker free. And it was also announced now recently that there is a lot more which we'll get to later on. I don't want to spoil the fun. So and with OLED. It's more like, how can I put it? You go to the movies, you see the picture. A lot of people do watch movies on TV via Netflix, via DSTV Now. There's a lot of features. So at the end of the day, even stream Expresso. And you can choose your picture quality at the end of the day. And what the OLED does is it gives you amazing picture.
Absolutely. You can watch Afternoon Express in Super HD, which I'm obsessed with. How does the new processor work, though, in this TV?
What our previous processors used to do is just give you the picture as it was recorded. Now, the second generation 9 and 7 alpha chips, what it does is it gives you that deep learning process where, for example, the difference between a cat and a dog.
Okay.
Both of them are white, but you can actually see the difference. This is a dog, that's a cat. And with that also, you're watching a movie, it moves your colors. Also, it gives you more definition on certain areas on your screen. Also, a lot of people watch movies or TV in the dark.
Yes.
And then they want to brighten up the TV. Now, what the Alpha 9 chip does is it adjusts that automatically according to your room ambience. And also with your remote, it's voice activated. It's you can literally tell the TV to make it brighter, make it softer. If the TV is too bright, the colors are too bright, then you can put a softer screen on it.
So let me understand this. So above and beyond, it automatically adjusting to the room and the environment around it.
That's
but there's
correct.
also a voice activation system.
That's correct.
Oh my goodness. So as soon as you press the button, you can then, instead of scrolling, going to the menu, the settings, then going to the display, it cuts the middleman straight out and goes directly to the motherboard itself.
That's correct. Also, on that feature, you guys are watching movies and you need to order anything from, say, Mr. Delivery or so. Instead of you taking your phone and lose picture, you voice message, it pops up, what's the closest restaurant, Mr. Delivery, can they deliver, everything. And it literally pops up on your screen.
Wow. So how many sizes does this come in? I know it comes in 3 distinct sizes because I'm just trying to measure up if my apartment is big enough.
You get it in a 55-inch, 65-inch, and 77-inch.
Okay.
And 55-inch, you're looking at about, say, 1 meter, 240, 45, around about there. Your 65 is, about, say, 20, 25 centimeters bigger. Wow. But remember, with the OLEDs, there's no frame around it. So you got screen, you got picture on the whole screen.
From top to bottom, left to right.
That's correct.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with me. I'm looking very much forward to enjoying the C9 OLED TVs.
Thank you.
Stunning. Now, whether you love feature films or a night spent on the couch watching your favorite television series, the LG C9 OLED TVs is the new standard of entertainment, rolling together an intelligent AI, a sharper screen, and a sleek design all in one package.
The wonder of LG OLED TV with new intelligence. LG OLED TV.
We prepare a decadent custard bee sting with Chef Aya after the break. Don't move a muscle. welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, how does experiencing a city with fashion, food, history and beautiful architecture sound? Well, brace yourself because Milan is an Italian city that has all of this and so much more. Milan has many incredible sights to inspire you and amaze you, from the Duomo di Milano to some of the most famous artworks in the world, including Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper. Now, if you're feeling inspired to visit this breathtaking city, then I have some more good news for you. Turkish Airlines is giving you a chance to experience the magic of Milan from only 7,400 Rand between the 1st of September and 30th of November. Seize the day and take advantage of this incredible offer by speaking to your preferred travel agents or directly to Turkish Airlines before the 31st of July. If this wasn't incredible enough for you, then ask about the free stopover in Istanbul that would allow you to experience 2 destinations for the price of 1. Widen your world with Turkish Airlines, and remember, T's and C's apply.
Shake off the winter blues by planning your next trip with Turkish Airlines now. Book for travel between the 1st of September and the 30th of November and enjoy our special fares from 7,400 Rand to destinations like Barcelona, Rome, Athens, Zagreb, and even Istanbul. Speak to your travel agent or Turkish Airlines before the 31st of July about these incredible specials. And remember to ask about the free Istanbul stopover that allows you to experience 2 destinations for the price of 1. Turkish Airlines, widen your world. T's and C's apply.
Ready to go traveling with me on Turkish Airlines?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Now, you can't go wrong with the creamy, delicious taste of Clover Classic Custard that takes you way back. So fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee sting.
Awesome.
That's right, our Clover Classic Bee Sting is the perfect treat for you to try this weekend at home. So SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 for this recipe. SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. We're flying, we're stinging, we're doing the most.
I mean, this German dessert will make you begging for more. So what are we going to start with? We've got our Clover Classic here. So what are you going to do? You're going to paste this for me. This is butter and corn flour. This is going to help our custard thicken up so when you bake it. So while you do that, I'm going to start with my dough on the side. So I've got flour here. I'm going to add my eggs.
Nice.
Butter. And this is just like a nice sweetened yeast dough that you make for this dessert. And it goes perfectly with this custard. And also, this is so amazing.
It looks really good. Chef Aya, why is it called a bee sting? I'm just trying to...
So, you know, the thing is that we coat it with honey before we bake it. So I think that for me, it's, the stinging. And also that honey helps with the almond nuts that we're going to put on top, stay on the thing, on the pan.
Oh,
so the
lovely.
bee sting using the honey. So what you do, you take this, you put it down on your surface, and then you knead it for like 5 minutes. But after you knead it for 5 minutes, this is the idea that we're looking for.
Okay.
So this has been like rested up until like your dough is nice and elastic. That's what you're looking for. And then you divide this into 4. But luckily I have one that I've done earlier on.
For me.
So this, what you do.
Oh, wow.
So
Before, after.
Yeah, you divide it into 4 and then you still let it for like 5 minutes to rest more. And then after that you get your honey.
And you glaze the top.
And then you glaze the tops. And already your oven should be on like 180 degrees, and then you're going to bake this for 20 minutes. And then while it's that on top, you're going to add more of our almond nuts on top here.
Delicious. Oh, this seems like the perfect balance in terms of a sweet treat. I mean, if you know me, I do not have a sweet tooth, but I know the Clover Classic Custard gives that balance, that creaminess, that texture that we're looking for.
And then this is what you end up with at the end of the 8th day. And then I've got my custard. This is what we had earlier on. This is what you did. You put it in the fridge for like a couple of minutes, you set it, and then you just finish it off with a beautiful piping on here.
Nice.
Look at that.
So basically, you can play with flavors here. You can play with shapes, of course, and you can play with the consistency of the custard.
That is correct. And then I'm going to top it up with another nice Clover cream. So this is just a whipped cream. If you want, you can just add vanilla essence to your cream, or if you want, you can just add some cinnamon and some nutmeg on this. Look how beautiful this is.
Beautiful. I would also love to add some berries into this for that fruitiness,
you can
that
go
freshness.
wild with it. You can go wild with it, and then you just top it like that.
Nice.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Thank you so much, Chef Aya. I'm going to add a little bit more decoration. You know me. I'm not Palisa for no reason. Adding the flowers, the edible flowers, of course, the arrangement.
Why not?
And more almond nuts.
Awesome.
Stunning. Thank you, Chef Aya. Easy peasy. In 2 seconds, we are done. SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe. But if you need a little reminder of the steps, watch this.
Made with love by Clover.
Clover Classic Custard, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Well, the fun has to continue after the break as we chat to actors Karina Nal and Nicholas Nkuna about the Seven Delan Roadshow currently taking place in Cape Town. See you after the break.
Hi, I'm Brendan Paper. I was on Tropical Island of Treasure Season 8 with Lizanne Lazarus. We were Team Red and we won.
I brought the brains and Brendan definitely brought the brawn. And together, we made a smooth team. Auditions for Season 9 launch in August. So here's your chance to win fame and fortune just like I did.
If you're talking about a smooth experience, this would be it.
Tropical Island of Treasure Season 9 on the beautiful Caribbean island of Curacao.
Tropical Island of Treasure, Curacao.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, iconic South African decor and furniture brand Valence is turning 20 this year. And to celebrate, they're running some unbelievable promotions, celebrating some of their most loved products throughout the year. Right now, they're offering their special Spatty bed for the dreamy price of 4,995 Rand. And if you purchase this weekend, you stand a chance of winning your money back for both the Spatty bed as well as any other purchase you made in that transaction. The lucky winner will be announced on their social media accounts on the 1st of August. And remember, T's and C's apply and can be found on valence.co.za. So much to look forward to this weekend indeed. Now, the award-winning soapie Seven de Laan is one of the country's longest-running soapies with over 3 million viewers. Set in the backdrop of a Johannesburg suburb, South Africa's seen some of the favourite characters at their best and at their worst moments. But one thing that remains, the love for the soapie's ever-evolving storyline. So joining us to share more about their road trip adventures is Nicholas Nkuna and Karina Nell. If you would love to ask Nicholas or Karina any questions, connect with us online and remember to use the hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Lovely to have you joining us.
Thank you.
Where were you earlier?
I was chilling.
Rather late than never. No, I'm just kidding. You have the incredible opportunity, both of you, to connect with your fans, the people that watch the show, the people that keep you doing what you love. How does that feel?
It feels incredible. You know, they support us every day, you know, while cooking.
Yes.
And it's crazy that, you know, when you meet your fans out there, it almost feels like they know you. So you have to take the time and connect, because it's way beyond, oh, really, this is television. This is actually really such a close connection that we have with our fans.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that's why we take these events that we have where we can meet them very seriously, because, you know, most of the time we're stuck in the studio and we don't actually have contact with fans, you know. So it's very important for us to get out there and meet our fans and talk to them and connect with them and hear what they think of the show and about the characters and who they love and who they hate. And,
I'm sure you guys get a lot of opinions, but how does this road show work? Where are you going? Who are you visiting? I know it's in Cape Town at the moment.
Yes. So at the moment we're in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to visit 2 malls. We're going to visit N1 City Mall in the morning.
Nice.
And then Maynard Mall in the afternoon. And yeah, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Yes.
Absolutely. So how does it work? They can just pitch up anytime between 10 a.m., 12?
Yes.
They can walk up, greet you, hold you, hug you.
Dance together, sing together. We've actually discovered Cape Town has so much incredible talent, you know, and we like to play along because we know they are really aspiring actors and singers. So we say, come on stage. Let's play around, you know. You know, show us your Xander, show us your Lisedi like we've done today. So we're really exploring our connection and relationships.
Absolutely.
With our
What's
people,
the craziest fan experience or fan moments that you've come across? Share it. You have to say it.
I've had a lot of crazies, but not like one that stands out. But I know, like, when I was still at Generations, we went to the one school and, like, we had to get to the car and the kids just started pulling my hair and I was actually going down. I was like, someone get me up.
Hold on. Karina going down.
Get me to the car.
Nicholas, I'm sure they couldn't pull that on you. You're just, hey.
Look, I have many, but I was driving in beautiful Joburg, Braamfontein, driving my car by Mandela Bridge, the famous Mandela Bridge, and I think like there's 4 or 5 girls who literally held on to my car. So I panicked.
That's dangerous, though.
And I always say, look, we love each other and stuff, but, you know, there are certain things that you mustn't do. Because, you know, that will cost you your life.
Oh, my goodness, that is scary. But what is not scary is you putting other talents on your stage and celebrating them. And I know you want to put me to the test. I'm kind of nervous about this. I have not acted in a bit, but I want to vibe with you. I want to act like this is Seven de Laan. We've been asking you at home, if you were a Seven de Laan actor, what character would you love to play? So I have the opportunity now to play a character. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. What do you have up your sleeve? What do you want me to do? What dramatic scene do you have prepared for me? I'm ready.
Well, we thought you should be Alexa.
Dr. Alexa, okay.
Yes. And maybe you should do a breakup scene with Fikani.
Okay.
So,
who's breaking up with who?
So, you breaking up with him.
Wow.
So he did something extremely... Okay.
All right.
Do you have a moment to chat?
Yeah, we can talk.
It's going to be a bit difficult for me, but I just feel like our relationship has run its course. And, I mean, it's not you, of course,
Alexa,
but...
I know how it's going to end. I know this. We talk about what's the problem? Talk to me.
I just feel like things aren't the same. We used to be connected.
What do you mean things aren't the same? What do you mean?
Fikani, please, hear me out. out. I just feel like, you know, things aren't the same and you've changed. I could trust you, but it looks like you're more obsessed with Amanda. And I'm Alexa. I mean, last night in bed you said Amanda.
Alexa, I actually have a question for you. Will you marry me?
This is why we'll never work. You're cheap. Let's take a bow. Let's take a bow. That was so good.
You use all the props you have, okay? Drama
Talk
school.
about improv. I mean, at home, let us know. How do you think our dramatic scene went? Were you touched? Were you moved? Did you get goosebumps? Because I know that was Oscar award winning for me. It was. I mean, SAFTA's move out the way.
Yeah.
I love it. Karina, how do you think? How do you think I portrayed Dr. Alexa?
I thought it was brilliant. Like, I'm actually scared I'm gonna lose my job now.
Trust me, girl, you are safe. And besides, this is my home. I'm quite comfortable on this couch. Thank you.
And you always blame the crew for making us cops. So it
Yes.
worked out fine.
Absolutely. Oh, that was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed that. Now, we've been asking you on our social media platforms if you've got any questions for Nicholas and Karina. We've got Pumi Destiny here. It says, first things first, I admire the interracial relationship storyline and, you know, the unification of all races here. How does Nick Soul juggle acting and music?
It's one of the most like incredible, difficult things that, you know, you have to love it. I always say that because now I'm with her shooting a scene. Now I have an interview about the music. Now I'm working on my tour. Now I'm summer nominated. And then, you know, so things are crossing in and out. But look, if you love singing music, it's difficult. Yes, singing and acting is difficult, but I say focus, work on it, go to the studio, shoot the scenes, go to audition for that movie, be in a musical theatre show actually, because I've done The Lion King and we're celebrating The Lion King, so I say kudos to that. But if you love it, right?
Yes.
If you love it, you do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, I heard that he snuck in the Sama nominated. Yeah, we heard that. We definitely heard that. So congratulations.
That was fun, and I was wearing my Black Phantom, you know, just remembering those times.
I love that.
Musk.
But
Yeah.
another very important point that Bumi mentioned is the interracial relationship that you play. I mean, how controversial in terms of South Africa and accepting all these storylines. And Seven Dulan has been relentless in pushing the boundaries.
Yes, I think it's wonderful from their side, you know, to actually bring in this relationship. But I mean, overall, we've had amazing positive comments come our way. I think everyone has focused more on the negative about it, but I think overall, like, you know, we got a lot of positivity from South Africa. So I think we're definitely moving forward in the right direction.
We have to tell those stories, I think, and we are not backing down from it.
Yes.
It is the new South Africa we've fought hard for and worked hard for, that we all love with different incredible colors. So we say we're here to stay. We want more of the stories. We challenge all the writers to write more, you know, new stories. It's 2019.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Viva to Unification. I'm obsessed with them. So Bianca Terry asked, did any of them get harassed after the love and intimate scenes by the public because of the differences of ethnicity?
No. I think that's where the misconception came in. We didn't get harassed or we didn't get hate mail or stuff like that. There was obviously comments on social media by some people, but I mean, not at all. Like.
Yeah, I think it's because, I mean, just watching you on the couch right now, I can see a bond and a chemistry. No offense to your husband or to Bae, but...
you call each other friend all the time.
I love that. And I think that truly does translate to the viewers. And you can't help but not deny good talent and pure honesty in every and anything that you do.
I think it's that. Well, I didn't get any hate mail or anything. It's just that people always say, "Oh, you're dark," but I'm like, "Yeah, I'm dark."
And
so
then?
what? You know, it's either I'm Nigerian or I'm like a Shaka Zulu. So I love that I embrace that. I love my darkness. It's incredible. And if you have a problem with that, I'm still here to flaunt it more on your screens. That's what we need to do. And my beautiful partner here, we do incredible work. And we're looking forward to telling more incredible South African stories.
Yes. I ocho, me old friend. Love it. I'm here for all of it. We've got a last comment from Zamos Tole, and they say, I would love to tell them that I love you guys so much, and we really love the stories that you're telling, and of Jealous and Fikani. Right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
we love
you
you
so
too.
much. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess it's just love, more love, and
Yeah.
you know, all the best with the road show. Hopefully,
Thank you.
I'm in Johannesburg this weekend. I would have loved to stop by, head onto the
that would've
stage,
been
and you know,
cool, yeah.
finish our scene.
Finish yes.
But you definitely should actually have a look at that.
Acting.
Yeah, there's something cooking there in the
Well,
pots.
you heard it from the pro
Yeah.
herself. After the break, Alwena Standini ushers us into the weekend mode with an unforgettable performance. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yes.
Express yourself.
I don't know how to be near you, love, without having your heart close to mine. And there's no place that I would rather be than just to be the one in your arms. Fly away.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, from acting to music, ushering us into the weekend with a soulful experience and music with her song titled Fly Away. Here is Alveri, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
I don't know how to be near you, love, without having your heart close to mine. There's
I mean, goosebumps, sweating, because there was a little dancing happening here too.
Yes, we got into it.
Thank you
That was
so
incredible.
much.
It was amazing.
I've got... I think I'm overwhelmed, not only with emotion, but just with joy. Having such talent on our platform, celebrating it, heading into Women's Month. I just want to wish you two a very prosperous, happy Women's Month of August. And we celebrate you.
Thank you. And you too,
and
yes.
thanks for coming as well.
We celebrate you guys. We love you.
Absolutely. Join us again on Monday as we meet some of South Africa's most inspirational businesswomen and men. Thank you so much for watching. Good night and God bless.
Bye.
Mwah. Happy Friday.
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.